What is up, guys? It's Jimbo here and welcome to my very first Starfield video. Today we're doing an overview of the backgrounds and traits to give you a little bit of oversight on what you want to look at when you're going into your first playthrough, to give you a bit of an overview. So if you're not getting the game until Tuesday, you can watch these videos and have a little bit of knowledge to understand what you're doing and then get into launch and get into your playthrough right away. There are 21 different backgrounds in Starfield, so we're going to go through them all and just talk about them briefly when it comes to what selection that you have. Ultimately, you'll have a little bit of flavor text, and then you'll also have some starting skills, and this is going to be the most important aspect. For example, here on the Beast Hunter, we have fitness, which is going to be able to increase our lung capacity and also help us when it comes to running around a lot. We also have ballistics, which is going to be good with our weapons, and then also gastronomy, which is going to be allowing us to, do things with different foods and drinks and make different recipes and such. But then we also have the little flavor text up here, which is probably going to have a impact on your specific playthrough depending on who you run into. Next up, we have the bouncer. We have security, which is going to be able to do with different locking mechanisms, being able to hack into stuff, which is pretty good. We also have boxing, which is most likely going to be to do with unarmed combat. We also have bounty hunter, which is to do with piloting, targeting control systems, and also boost pack training. So if you want to play into that specific playstyle, you can do. We also have chef, which takes advantage of gastronomy again. We also have dueling this time, and then also scavenging. Into combat medic, we have pistol certification, medicine, and also wellness. So these are going to be if you want to go into that combat medic style. We have cyber runner, and once again we have the security one, and also this time we have stealth and also theft, which is probably going to be very good if you want to pickpocket people and be all sneaky. We also have cybernetics, which has medicine, security, and lasers, more importantly this time. So this could be very, very good if you want to go down that route. We also have diplomat, which is persuasion, commerce, and also wellness. This is probably going to be very good if you want to talk your way out of a lot of different situations. We have explorer, which is astrodynamics, surveying, and also lasers as well. This is going to be very good once again if you want to go exploring. We have gangster, which has boxing, theft, and shotgun certification this time, so close quarters combat weapons there. We have homesteader, which has geology, surveying, and weightlifting. This is going to be pretty good if you want to be able to keep yourself topped up with the amount of things that you can carry. We also have surveying when it comes to being able to get all this different data when you're on different planets, and then also geology is going to be quite good as well. We have industrialist, which has research methods, security, and also persuasion. We have long hauler, which has piloting, ballistic weapon systems, and weightlifting. We have pilgrim, which is the next one, which is scavenging, surveying, and gastronomy. You can see how a lot of the skills are across all of the different characters, or the different backgrounds, I should say. We have astrodynamics, geology, and research methods for the professor. We have Ronin, which has stealth, dueling, and scavenging. We have sculptor, which has medicine, geology, and persuasion. We also have soldier, which is fitness, ballistics, and boost pack training. Then the last couple we have is space scoundrel, which is pistol certification, piloting, and persuasion. Then xenobiologist, which has fitness, surveying, and lasers. Lastly, though, we also have file not found, which I think is really cool because it gives you, basically makes you an unknown, and this could really have a cool impact on your overall playthrough. We get wellness, ballistics, and piloting on this specific background. As for the traits, there is quite a few, and some of them lock you out of other ones. So let's have a quick run through them here, just to give you a little bit more backstory. Alien DNA. The adverse effect is that you're going to be very good with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't that effective purely because you've been combined with some alien DNA. We have Dream Home, which is you own a luxurious customizable house on a peaceful planet, but you also have to pay a 125,000 credit mortgage with the Gal Bank that has to be paid weekly. So if you're not stocked up on credits, you're going to be in a bit of a tough situation there. We have Empath, which is you're deeply connected to others' feelings. Performing actions your companion likes will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness, but performing actions they don't like will have the precise opposite. So if you want to be a good guy and play into that type of fantasy, then you're going to get those bonuses there. Extrovert, which is you're a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. And this can combine with introvert, which is they can't combine together, I should say. So if you pick extrovert, you can't pick introvert, which is the opposite of extrovert in this case, where you will be able to use less oxygen when you are adventuring alone rather than when you have companions. We have the Freestar Collective Settler, which is you gain access to a special Freestar Collective dialogue options and better rewards from some of the missions given by the faction. But crime bounties towards other factions are greatly increased. And also, if you pick this, you are locked out of other faction allegiance traits. We have Hero Worshipped. This is going to give you the adoring fan that is quite prevalent in a lot of the marketing. So he can also join your crew and give you gifts as well. Kid stuff. Your parents are alive and well, you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. So if you don't want to be doing that, then don't select this one. Once again, they're all optional. Neon Street Rat. This is going to be something that's different. It locks you out of the Freestar Collective because it's another faction trait, which is you grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You get access to special dialogue options and better rewards from missions on Neon. Raised Enlightened is also the same. You also get a special chest full of items from the House of Enlightenment in New Atlantis, but lose access to the Sanctum Universum chest, and this also can't be combined with another religion trait. So you can combine a faction trait, but you can't combine a religion trait either. So you want to make sure that you aren't doing that. So you have Raised Universal here, which is at the Sanctum Universum. You get a chest full of items, which is pretty cool. There's also the Serpent's Embrace, which is you grew up working the Great Serpent. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. So this could be good if you want to go and do some space travel around the galaxy. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's going to be picking those. We also have Space, which is your body becomes acclimatized to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. This can't be combined with terra firma because you can never be acclimatized to space, but you are very good to being on the surface. So some risk reward there. We also have Taskmaster, which is occasionally if you have trained crew in a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself to full health when it is damaged below 50%. However, all of your crew cost twice as much to hire, so this could be good as well. And then lastly, we have United Colonies Native, which is another faction allegiance trait, so you can't combine this. And then also you have Wanted, which is someone put a price on your head and the word is spread. Occasionally armed mercenaries will show up and try and kill you, but being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. So that's a quick look at the backgrounds and the traits. I'm probably going to go with potentially the Bounty Hunter, but I'm going to do a follow-up video talking about all the different skills in depth in a later video. And then also I really like the trait system as well. So it's entirely up to you what you select. I do recommend that you go for something that you want in your playstyle. For example, being a cyber runner, having stealth, theft, and security is going to be very, very good. If you want to be a sneaky person, which is something that I will probably go with. But yeah, just read through these and see which vibe you have. But if this video has been helpful, informative, please make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as always. And this has been It's Jimbo, and I'll see you guys next time.